is Mickey and Chris with AMJ Getaways.
What's up?
Today we are going to do a destination review. We weren't really sure where we wanted to review, so we're just going to spin the globe. And wherever our hand lands, we will review a place we've been closest to that.
Yeah.
So do you want to close your eyes and pick?
Sure.
I mean, like, put your finger. All right, it's spinning, it's spinning. Oh, you just landed on New York.
Oh! All right, y'all, we about to do this. Check this out. We about to just find somewhere.
Okay, somewhere in this area and just land your, close your hand, close your
Boom, bada, boom, boom.
All right, okay, you did Africa. Let's talk about Africa.
I ain't got no problem with it. Let's do it.
All right.
Africa, to the motherland we went.
We went on a group trip to Africa, and I think the trip was about $4,000, and it was all on payment plan. Beautiful. Everybody paid on it for over a year, and when we arrived, all you had to do was pay for nightlife and food. So we're gonna start with Cape Town. We flew into Cape Town, and it was amazing. To me, it gives San Francisco vibes, a coastal U.S. city. What do you think?
Super Miami.
There's a beach, there's mountains. It was beautiful.
Super modern. It's not the typical Africa you would expect. I tell people that now, me not knowing what to expect when we got there, definitely something you would want to experience. If you got the melanin in your skin, you will see that it's not all black people. South Africa is probably the most diverse of Africa as far as race. So there are some white, but there definitely are like black and brown people there a lot. But the vibe is crazy. It felt like I was at like I said, Miami. I went out, I'm a socialite, you know, when it comes to us traveling, I'm the guy that you ask for all this in nightlife, entertainment, because I'll find it, I'm gonna find it. And I found some really cool spots. Felt like Miami. It really felt like a Miami vibe. Went to a beach club, Maserati Bentleys and all that parked outside. So I was impressed with Cape Town.
Okay, and the culture is great. Yes, the nightlife was great. The Miami vibes were great. It's like a mixture of Miami and San Francisco. So there was a lot of nightlife. There were some beautiful rooftop. Restaurants and bars that we got to enjoy. And there's so much culture and history there. It's very colorful. The food was great. It was my first time eating African food, actually in Africa. I never eat it here in the States. I always shy away from food sometimes. I'm really basic with the food.
If y'all are traveling, do not be shy from the cultural food.
Yes.
I mean, you can be American all you want, but don't go places thinking you're gonna get a McDonald's double cheeseburger and some French fries. Go try the food. You'll be pleasantly surprised a lot of the time. And even if you're not, even if you don't enjoy it, experience it.
Yeah. If you're squeamish with the food, don't even ask what it is. Just try it. I ate warthog in Africa.
You did?
Yes. When we were at the winery, I ate warthog.
I don't even think I did.
It just tastes like beef jerky, by the way. But definitely had a great time at Cape Town.
Yeah, try the food.
Beautiful views, beautiful beaches. We went to a pier and I just hung out with the locals. It was a great time.
Yeah, good time. So Africa, Cape Town was amazing. Johannesburg is similar to Cape Town. Those two cities are very, very, very much alike as far as what you're gonna experience culturally. And then of course you have the motherland, Africa, more central, but still southern.
Okay, so besides Cape Town and Johannesburg, we also went to Zimbabwe and Zambia. So now we'll give some reviews on that, which are more of what people typically think about when they think of Africa. And we also had an amazing time there. It was bucket list for me to go to Victoria Falls, and so that's why we went to Zimbabwe. In Zimbabwe, the highlights of our trip were going to Victoria Falls. People with us bungee jumped off of Victoria Falls, which is the biggest waterfall in the world. We whitewater rafted in the waterfall and like in the river below. We hiked it. So that was definitely an experience to hike all the way up and all the way back down. That was a lot, but it was fun. The safaris were amazing.
Terrifying.
He watches Animal Planet, so he was a little more terrified than I was. I thought it was fun. He thought we were going to get trampled by elephants. And again, wildlife there is so amazing. Elephants and giraffe and zebras just literally roam the wild. We stayed at a hotel that was right in the wild, so we could watch out of our windows, our back windows, and see elephants at the watering hole, giraffes, zebras, everything. There's so many times that we would leave our hotel and we'd have to stop to let elephants cross the road. Wild elephants.
And giraffes.
And giraffes, yep. We weren't in, there was no type of zoo or confinement. They were just wild animals, and it was amazing to see that. Great trip. And again, the food was amazing. We tried a lot of new food out there. Because when we're home, we don't really try too many different cultural foods, but when we travel, we try everything, and it was really amazing.
One of the key takeaways I got out of that was, I know you go to places where they say aloha, the sands, and then you got a mahoy or whatever, and then you got like, what's the one in Costa Rica?
Mahalo.
Costa Rica,
Pura vida.
Everyone has their like slogan, but Africa, when their culture, where we get our dancing and rhythm. Well, most of us get our dancing and rhythm from is our roots. It started there. How the tribes and their dancing and their rituals. They have some dances that is mainstream now. And if you go out and you see them doing it and you try to do it, I would try to do it. I did try to do it, and I couldn't do it. And when they kept telling me, the thing they kept telling me was like, welcome home, and they would tell me keep doing it because it's somewhere in you. You're from here, so you have what we have in you, so you can do it. So that was real cool for me to just hear somebody say that, because it really hit home when I was like, I'm actually in Africa. And when they told you that, it's like welcome home, I'm like, dang, I am actually in Africa right now. So pretty cool. Just a little spiritual moment. Definitely Victoria Falls, good experience. Safari, awesome experience.
What really struck me when we went through the local villages, our
really dope. I think that was probably the best part.
Our tour guide took us to the village that he was from, and to see people that are still living in huts in 2022, 2023 was just mind-boggling.
Yeah.
The women carrying buckets of water, barefoot on their head, to bring it back to their village, walking miles with
what's that thing called?
Gallons of water on their head.
Donkey and carriage.
Yep, there was a donkey carriage.
It's just it was really cool to see and experience and know that this is the reality that people live in, and it makes you think like, okay, we're really blessed. We complain about our living situations, but you see that type of stuff. It's like put it all in perspective. So it was pretty cool.
Yeah,
definitely a good trip. Africa, South Africa. So Zimbabwe, Zambia, Botswana, Cape Town, and Johannesburg. Yeah. 12 days, was it? 10 days there? 2 days
12
travel?
days. It took us quite a while to get over there, but it's worth it.
For sure. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I think we're going to throw some clips so you can check that out.
I always suggest, if you're going to travel across the world, do multiple places at once. So that's why we were gone for 12 days, because we did Cape Town, Zimbabwe, Zambia, Botswana, Johannesburg in one trip. And all of those are going to be completely different experiences. So you can't just say I went to Cape Town and I've experienced Africa, because that's not true. And there's so much more of Africa that we haven't experienced. So we're going back to a different part, because Africa is huge and there's so many cultures there, African cultures for us to experience. So we'll be going back soon. Yeah, for sure. So if you guys enjoy, if you guys have questions, that's the main thing. Any questions regarding our experience or the video that you guys see, anything in the video, feel free to reach out in the comments or the DMs, and we can try to get some clarification or help you in your journey, in your travel journey to Africa or any other place. Shout out AMJ Getaways. Be sure to follow AMJ Getaways on all social networks, and thank you for watching so much. Subscribe, and we have more videos coming soon. Like, comment, subscribe. This is Mickey at AMJ Getaways.